Potent Pondering, I'm back. So, yo, let's get straight into it. So, Cardi B, she's upset this morning because I guess somebody was playing games with the CPS and all of that. What do this sound like? What do it sound like? That's all I'm going to tell you before I move on. But Cardi B is upset because somebody called CPS to her house, you know, in the middle of the night. Her children is asleep or whatever the case may be. And she's upset. And Cardi said that when she finds out who it is, if it's a male, Offset is gonna beat them up, and if it's a woman, then her and Hennessy is gonna beat the women up. Yo, I just want to say this, especially being from the hood, people don't play CPS games, so I don't know why somebody would do that. But I can't help to not think about the time that this woman who was associated with Cardi B's brand, well, not with her brand, but associated with her, you know, was rumored that she was around Cardi B, who was calling SWAT cars to Nicki Minaj's house. And this person still to this day cannot be found. I had to throw this on real quick. It's a little cold in the morning, so I just took this out of my closet. Probably a little wrinkled. Whatever. So the person was calling SWAT cars to Nicki Minaj's house. And can you imagine people calling SWAT cars saying that, like, you know, a baby is being hurt or whatever, and they're drawing guns at the home and all of that? That's really not a good feeling. So, you know, I didn't like when people was playing games like that, and I don't think that anybody should be calling playing games on Cardi B, you know, with her kids and all of that either. So listen, it's so sad when it comes to me, because it's like, you know, I don't really care for Cardi B, and I have understanding for her, like basic understanding as a human being and like feelings, but I don't really care about how she feels. And maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should go to God about that. But I don't feel bad for her, because I always feel like there's always some sort of karmic debt that goes back to the situation where it's just like, you've been playing games like this. You've done stuff like this to people before. Now, maybe you know what? Let me just tell you this. The best of the best has CPS called on them before. Right now, my mom never had no CPS called on her. But the best of the best, people do it because they don't like you or they want to play games. Now, if it is some fan type shit, you gonna be, you know, if she says she's gonna put a private investigator on it, if they don't give up the name of the person who did it, she's gonna put a private investigator on it. And I do think people who play around like that, they should be caught. Unfortunately, whoever it was that played on Nicki, played with Nicki and her family like that, they haven't been caught. You know what I'm saying? They have not been caught. And I think that that's so wrong, because it's just like, you can't, like, that's devastating, like, to do that to somebody and there is no type of recourse and you don't have to answer to it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nicki released the girl name, though, for sure. But it's just like with Cardi, now she online ranting, and it's just like, you don't know what's real or what's not with her. I'm not going to say that she's lying about this. Like, I feel like everything else is a publicity stunt. But what I'm trying to say is, it's just like, thank God your kids are safe, right? Nothing is going on in that respect, as far as like the kids being harmed or whatever. So it's like, you had to come online and rant and rave about it, but I guess she may feel like it's you know, with some fan shit. So she feel like, you know, she want to give the warning shots out there. Somebody texted me. Yo, it ain't even 8 o'clock yet. Anyway, I guess she might want to just give the warning shots to the fans who may have like played around and did something like this. But first and foremost, you talking about, you know, your kids go to Fly Zone, then you outside showing your area and stuff like that. Like, you know, when I seen it in Cardi's stories, when she's showing her area with the Halloween decorations, you got to be discreet. Like, even though you can see in like my background, there's so many office buildings in Houston, you don't know where I am. You don't know where I am unless you just work here or some shit like that. You don't know where I am. But see, Cardi, she give up too much, and she be showing her area and doing stuff like that. Listen, I will say this. Karma is a bitch. That bitch Karma, she's gonna come back and get you, and she don't like how this feels. See, when it happened to Nicki would go on her stories or talk about it on her station head, but she never ranted and raved like Cardi B on some shit like that. Listen, it happened. You got top dollar. Put your investigators on it. Let them figure it out, and let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them figure it out. She talking about her and Hennessy is gonna fight her. Her and Hennessy gonna fight her. Now, Cardi, you a fighter. You barely a good reader or writer, and I doubt you could type on the typewriter. So it's crazy, man. Listen, I want to say this. Most of all, I don't applaud anybody playing with anyone's kids. at all. Playing, CPS games, that's whack. That's gonna get you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because people take their kids, and their livelihood and all of that. And you know that I believe, I don't know Cardi, but if one thing I know, that she might be a fraud when it comes to this music stuff, but I do believe that she takes good care of her kids. Her kids look very healthy. They look well taken care of. So I doubt that any of that is going on. You know what I'm saying? But when you enter into this game and you kind of condone fuck shit, and people have been doing things to other people, you got to expect that to come back on you. It's unfortunate. You have to expect it to come on. Damn, I left my vitamins at home. I just thought about that. Damn. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get in the comments, let me know what you think about Cardi B online ranting, talking about, Offset is gonna fight you and I'm gonna fight you too, and I don't play about my kids. They go to Fly Zone. Thanks for showing your area and letting everybody know that your kids go to Fly Zone, so they could try to pop up over there and do something like that. Listen, the average kid goes to Fly Zone. There's nothing special about it. You should actually have a Fly Zone in that damn mansion you talking about. This is just crazy though, but I just wanted to come and do some commentary on this because I personally just believe that this is karma. Like, what did Nicki feel like when people was calling SWAT cars? And that woman, will never forget, that woman was associated with Cardi B. Yes, she was. She was seen in photos with Cardi B. Whoever that woman was, that Nicki said her name and people did the work and pulled it up, now you see how it feels. It's not a good feeling, is it? It ain't a good feeling, is it? See? Stop playing with people. Stop. Listen, potent pondering, never pandering. Please get in the comments. Let me know what you think about Cardi B having CPS called on her. I don't agree with I don't agree with fans doing any type of, just doing shit like that. That shit is whack. Don't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's different from not liking a person online, doing some comments online on Twitter, leaving your comments on, on the YouTube video. But when you start to trying to attack a person and trying to, call CPS on them, that's bad business. But I do believe karma is real. Listen, leave your comments below, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace.